Salutations and good morning, my friends. How you doing? It is a sunny, kind of chilly morning, and we are on our way to go hit some push. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I had done my refeed day. We were sitting at around, I think it was like 237. I think that's what I told you guys. We were 232.6 as of this morning. So, literally right back to where we were. So again, it's not detrimental. It's something that you can definitely throw in there. But again, we're doing a pretty deep cut. I told you guys this from the get. So that's the difference here. Anyways, we should be back on track as far as the weight goes. I didn't do anything drastic. I drank water and I ate the amount of calories I was supposed to eat, ate the amount of protein I was supposed to eat. Surprise, surprise! It's not that hard as far as the equation. As far as following it, it'll be a little bit difficult. Not gonna lie to you, it'll be a little bit difficult. But anyways, today on Push, I do have an agenda. I want to hit some seated chest press, just because I actually like the way that feels as far as a chest pump more than a flat bench press. So we're gonna attack that, especially for strength. Actually, I don't know, I enjoy it. So I gotta pop on some weight on there, probably go for a solid, I don't know how many sets we're gonna do, but we're gonna do reps of 5. We're gonna start with strength as we usually do. Then we're gonna go ahead and dip into the shoulders. I think we're gonna go ahead and do either, I kind of have push press in the back of my mind, which I really should save that up for the next push day. But I'm trying to think of, shit, I just spilled that on me. Damn. Trying to think of how I can save some push day, or save some shoulder strength exercises for you guys, because I typically don't record on that push day. And it wouldn't be that hard. I just switched some stuff out, but this may be the way we do it. So we might go ahead and go into some push press right after. It's not going to be very heavy, or for, we might do rep range of 8 to 12 or something. But maybe only for 3 or 4 sets. I mean, I'm going to be pretty gassed out. Like you said, when you go into, your deficit, man. Again, at this point, we're 3 days in. You get weaker. You don't have as much. You get weaker faster. That's the best way to say that. But anyways, there's that. Let's see. So at that point, as far as triceps concerns, we're hitting it in both ways already, right? So we're hitting some pretty heavy, horizontal pressing and then vertical pressing. So that tricep's already going to be hit by that point. So by then, we can just play around. We can just have some fun. So I don't know, we might keep it up for chance. Yesterday was a pretty quick leg day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't even get a workout in on Saturday. When I'm working, man, what's weird about the kind of work I do, I don't think it's that weird. It's just anything self-employed, I feel like it's this way, but it's just so all the time. And we just got done doing a challenge and stuff like that for my my training, and those get crazy. So this past Saturday, I streamed for you guys, so you guys saw that part. I didn't even work out that day though. I pretty much just recovered all day, which really I should have just done some stretching and stuff, and done some yoga. But it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now as far as, because what's going to end up happening today is I'm going to go to, I talk to you guys about this all the time, going to Hot Works for my second workout and doing like 45 minutes of foam rolling and stretching in a sauna. So I'm not worried about it. I just wish we would have gotten that extra, a little bit of calorie burn and stuff like that. But it is what it is. We'll keep that in mind for next weekend. It won't be as stressful this next week. So we will see what happens. But I don't know what we're going to be hitting as far as the rest of the workout. I mean, probably some flies for sure. I've been kind of neglecting some flies. I actually do want to go ahead. I have an idea. I want to go ahead and do some cable flies. And I also want to go ahead and do some cable push downs. So maybe we do a superset, a little bit of superset going on here. And then after that, maybe do some Arnold presses just cause. Bro, I love Arnold presses. I hate how much hate Arnold presses get. I love them. They are the bee's knees, my guy. I think everyone hates on them because they heard Lee Priest hate on them one time. Just because he doesn't do them doesn't mean they're not good. And people will say stuff along the lines of like, oh, it doesn't activate your shoulders properly, blah, 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 blah. Listen, dude, my shoulders are huge. Okay, like, I've been doing Arnold presses for literally 10 plus years, 12 years. I remember I started at least doing them when I was 16. I'm 28 and a half almost. I digress. We're here. So yeah, fam, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. I think we're gonna go ahead and do some more bag work today. And one more thing to address before we get in here. Sorry about the late upload on the last vlog. Again, that's part of the problem as well. So we got to make sure I'm getting that uploaded. But just expect that third vlog to be sometime during the weekend. Wasn't supposed to be on Monday, which it'll come out. Literally, I haven't even edited the last vlog yet, but it'll be coming out today. It should be an issue. But sorry about that. We're not going to do that again. Anyways, we're here. Let's get inside and start working out. All right, well, we're going to do incline seated chest press. There is a flat down the line. I don't know, man, I just really like this machine, so we're going to use it today. But it's not like I'm not going to get some flat in later this week. I'm probably going to do some, either, I might save that flat one for you guys next week, not for strength. We'll probably do it more for like the higher volume stuff because I want to do a shoulder exercise for you guys for strength next week. Maybe clean and presses. That'd be a good one to start off with. But that being said, I want to do this machine today. Get off my back. Anyways, 5 to 6. I mean, we'll see. This is still not too heavy. I like this one because you can get your, it's really easy to get your chest up on this thing because you can brace your back easier. But anyways, let's have more weight. For post-workout meals this week, for at least the next 2 days, we got some pan-fried short ribs, some garlic on it. Very, very good. I'm gonna air fry those bad boys when I get back home. I mean, they've already been cooked and everything. And meal prep. I like to air fry, especially like beef, like steaks that I have after I meal prep because it gets it kind of crispy. Makes it feel like it just got done being pan-seared, honestly. So that's pretty much it. I really don't like to get too many carbs in early in the day. This would be a good time to talk about this while I'm resting. I got at least another 30, 45 seconds. Carb backloading is something I do try to practice because what'll happen, and this will definitely happen if you're cutting, because you're just on a, your blood sugar is low for the most part whenever you're, in a calorie deficit. But when you spike that blood sugar, you release that insulin, what's going to end up happening, and this is exactly what happens. Your body, when it releases insulin, what that does, it's almost like a key that unlocks your cells to be able to absorb nutrients. And that's what happens. Like most of the stuff in your bloodstream, like amino acids, sugar, all this other stuff. Sugar is typically what triggers it, or carbs are what typically trigger it, but they allow that to absorb easier. Except for one amino acid called tryptophan. And what tryptophan does is it makes its way to your brain, and what ends up happening is that what tryptophan does is it makes your body produce natural melatonin through making serotonin, but byproduct of that is you get sleepy. Like you get those, like after lunch you get tired. That's why that's happening, is you're eating carbs, a lot, at least enough to trigger that kind of reaction to it. That's why you have these midday crashes for a lot of the part. That's how you can mitigate it. That's why when you hear keto people talk about these higher energy levels, it's just because they're not getting that carb spike. But they also tend to, especially when they first start off, they tend to have trouble sleeping because of that same reason. So if you carb backload, which is what I do, is just save most of your carbs for the end of the day, and then you can be sleeping when you're supposed to be sleeping. So it is definitely time to get this going. Let's rock this rolling. Rock and rolla. Pokemon? I hate that Pokemon. Come on, one more. Get it up there. If I can get 6, I can go up and weigh. If I don't hit 6, if I hit 5, rather, I stay where I'm at. If I don't hit at least 5, I go down and weigh. That's the rules. I just took a wicked piss. Bathroom smell pleasant. Smelled like honeysuckles and lilies, man. Watch me hit this sick ass lift. Get it up there. All right, we need to drop that weight. All right, I think I got a pretty decent idea of what the layout of this workout's going to be. So we're going to do these. I think we're going to save the push presses for my Thursday workout, and then we're going to do clean and presses to start the workout next Monday. As far as what we're going to do right after this, Arnold presses, 4 sets, probably like 10 or something like that. Definitely, I was looking around. I haven't hit the dip machine in a good minute, so I think we are going to hit those today. And then probably wrap up the workout with some cable flies and cable press downs. I don't know. I'm thinking we're missing a little bit too much shoulder action, but shoulders are coming up a lot in the next couple workouts. So I don't know. Maybe we'll focus a little bit more on chest today. Decent idea. All right, get at least 5 here. Here's the deal with myself. If I didn't hit 6 right now, we move on to the next one. Better yet, 8. Not gonna happen, but. Come on. Get up there. That's cap. Well, we're gonna at least do one more set. We're gonna take these 25s off. You can definitely tell I'm starting to hit that strength curve. So it'll be time to take the weight down after this one. But this is worth noting because I haven't been talking too much about it here. I've been posting more of my stories on my Instagram and stuff, but within the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've been taking something called methylene blue, which does directly affect your ATP levels. So I want to do more research on it before I talk about it just too much. It's basically you're neurotrophic as well because of that reason. It's what the main thing about it is it helps your mitochondria absorb oxygen a lot faster. It's able to get through some of these, like I think they call them electron barriers, a lot easier, which allows oxygen to get in a lot faster, so it's more efficient, creates more ATP, which again, the reason you're taking creatine, guys, is to help replenish the ATP as well. So just to kind of keep that in mind, I do think it's helping as far as keeping my energy levels up while I'm cutting, because we are in such a steep cut right now. So, and it's only going to get steeper. Like I said, once March hits, we're going down to 2,000 for, it'll only be probably about 2.5 weeks. So, and I'll probably have a really good refeed day before that. I will have that. But anyways, I wanted to mention that because, again, this is a vlog. I want y'all to know. We'll do like a thing sometime soon where I'm doing like a full day eating, or maybe I'll show you guys what I take in the mornings. Because I actually should have taken it this morning. Typically take it after this though. All right, focus, last one. Come on, get 6. All right, we're done with these. So get some Arnold's in. So I already got a feeler set in. We're gonna keep these actually pretty light just because I'm gonna go for sets of 10 to 15, going for more of a burn and constant movement with these. And I think that's something that people kind of criticize these for, is it's like people will stop like here, here, here. And if you're just trying to learn this Arnold press movement, this is good, but you really want it to be like you want your shoulders constantly rotating and moving. You know what I mean? That's the point. It's not designed to be like really, it's not even a press. This is more of like a rotation for me. So, it gets too much hate. I love these so much. I've been using them for literally a decade. You could look at my shoulders and determine whether or not you want to do them, but I will always do Arnold presses. One more. Yeah, 12's good. I want to get them nice and pumped up. Relatively low rest, about 60 seconds with these right now. And as the we get more tired and tired, I kind of decrease the rest a little bit more and more, honestly, because you just can't lift as much weight. But as long as you can move and make it burn, that's all that matters. Come on. One more. I feel the unevenness in there that we need to work on. That feels pretty damn good. All right, this is a little bit of a shorter break, which will make this harder, which is the point. Just remember, the strength training is really over, and you can gain strength at any rep range as long as it requires you to recoup more muscle groups or motor units. Alright, we're gonna chill out there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I'm like the 7th or 8th one, the shoulder acted up a little bit. So we're gonna give it some time, but I feel like we got them hit pretty good, man. Yeah, they're good. Alright, let's move on to some weighted or machine dips. Alright, I'm running a little out of time, so we're gonna go ahead because I still want to definitely hit at least one fly variation, and we still got to hit abs. So I think we're going to do sets of 2, but high volume from here on. We're going to do sets of 25 with just about everything from here. So we got this, machine flies. I think we're just going to do the seated machine flies of some variation. And then we're going to do an exercise called a double knee tap, which that's a demonstration. I'll just have to show you. All right, 25 of these. Oh, that twist. Again, I haven't used this forever. I like the way these were feeling though. Not too bad. We definitely need more weight, but that high volume is going to kick in. That might actually be what I need. Let's try that out. Better. Oh yeah, better, especially for that chest. All right, we need to move on. Let's go ahead and get these flies going. I gotta be honest, I haven't touched this thing in a while. I usually do the one right next to it. So we'll see what happens with this. I really don't know how this is gonna feel. I don't hate it. It's definitely different. I mean, it's just, I can definitely feel the unevenness. That's better. I'm definitely uneven, it's no doubt. It's from the bag work. That's okay. Just gotta make sure we're working on it. Again, not a bodybuilder. We're just gonna go till, not failure, but I just want to get a good burn. We've already got a good chest pump. I just want to make sure we're getting a good stretch in too. Because again, we've hammered down pretty good on chest today. When I hit shoulder, or when I hit push again this week, it's gonna be more shoulder focused, and then honestly, a little bit more shoulder focused from the next one. I say that, we're just gonna start with clean and presses. Woo! That's actually pretty good. I do like that. I'm gonna bump the weight up though. I might not even record double knee taps, just because. I'll go ahead and do it. I want to at least show you guys how to do them. I need to do some more content on the Instagram and YouTube or TikTok about that too, because that's a good, quick ab exercise. It's just you can't really go super heavy on it. I mean, I guess you could use like a bar, or even then, yeah, you'd be limited. But it's a good like upper and lower. All right, let's call it there. Ow, ow. All right, let's go knock out these double knee taps real quick, and we'll pose. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, so I can hit this pretty quickly, is we're just gonna do one set where I get a pretty decent pump out of it. I'm not trying to just slam them, because I typically am gonna do a little bit of core work when I go and get my second exercise in. I'll probably take this off when I'm going after them. But the idea here is kind of like a dead bug. If you guys don't know what dead bugs are, God bless, that's gonna be a problem. Anyways, we'll get to it. You're gonna grab this ball and you're gonna bring it up and tap. That's what we call it, a double knee tap. You're tapping both of your knees. Your hips should be slightly off the ground. Your shoulders should definitely be off the ground. But when you go back, everything should touch. So that way you get a good stretch here. So I'll take this hat off and we're gonna get after them. All right, we'll call it there. Whew. Good little, slight little pump there. I can feel it. So that's all I'm looking for. We hit abs every day, so I'm not really too concerned. I'm just going crazy on core. Okay, anyways, let's get a pose out going. All right, a little bright in here. Already that arms looking juicy. Anyways, sorry, I'm a little lost in the sauce right now. Definitely have to hit some, oh yeah, we still gotta do bag work with you guys, so we got that coming up. On top of stretching, so I got another 30 minutes, but just wanna see what's going on here. I felt that definitely got me. That definitely got me. That 30 reps right there was definitely enough. All right. Oops. All right. Like I said, as you go down, you're in your dieting week, definitely got a good chest bump going. But you should look flabbier. I mean, that's just going to be part of the process, y'all. It's not fun, but you see all that, like the flexing I'm able to do right now? That's only because there's water in there. As you burn more and more calories, you reduce this thing called glycogen more and more and more. There's going to be less water in there, and you're not going to look, it's going to look a little bit more flabby until you refeed. So keep that in mind. This is only going to look worse. You're going to look worse before you look better, and that's quite literally true. I've said that to myself for like a decade now, and it's very true. And then you have that refeed day. It's always after refeed day, you feel bad about eating bad, but you look in the mirror and you're like, oh man, actually, I like what I see. But if you keep that up, it get you in trouble. I'm cramping. Back started cramping on me. Let's see what I keep forgetting I got y'all at a far away angle. Not bad. The only problem is just a little bit out of the light. Still trying to figure out the lighting in here because it's all just one beam, all right? But that one beam of light is getting blocked off by this beam, this metal beam right here. So it's a little bit different. But if you get to the side, you can get it if you can get to the right side of it. Oh, my back is wanting to cramp on me, man. What am I doing? That's not how you do that pose. Y'all can't even see from that direction. That's what I mean. It's gonna cramp. I can feel it cramping. That lat. It's cramping. Oh God. All right, we're done. Ooh, shit. Anyways, expect max flabbiness to kick in by the end of this week. And then we won't have much more glycogen to lose. Because again, it's not like I eat before I come in here, y'all. I do these fasted. Fasted. So, I don't know. So, you can make an argument for needing to get a pre-workout meal. I don't find it super necessary. I never have. You guys see how big I am. It's not really going to be a huge deal. But, it's going to be more of a preference thing. So if you're someone who's like, no, I got to get a meal before I work out, go do it. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. That's not going to affect, the main thing that's going to affect anything is going to be calories in, calories out. So as long as you're tracking, it's whatever works best for you. All of this extra stuff like paleo, keto, intermittent fasting, all of this is just tools that work with, tracking your calories and tracking your macro, like protein. But it doesn't work without, none of that works without that. That's a staple, okay? So make sure you guys got that part down. But anyways, I'm going to go start up some things, cardio, whatever. All right. Onion rings. Let's put on these tight ass glasses real quick before we go. I'm not gonna lie, that freaking bag work felt tough today, man. I'm feeling that low energy. Definitely feeling, which of course, you know, that's definitely, you're gonna feel that. That's gonna be a given. Especially at the end when you're doing your cardio like that. That's why you put cardio at the end, by the way, is because at the end of the day, you know, cardio is what we call an aerobic exercise, meaning that you can use oxygen to get through. You know, you can walk and use oxygen as a main energy source. But for the most part, your energy for what's known as anaerobic training, which is going to be like the weight training and stuff, without oxygen, like the oxygen isn't going to be enough to, you know, fuel you through this. Jesus, I am tired. I am feeling it. But I don't know what I was talking about. Anaerobic, aerobic training. Cardio at the end, you can use oxygen as a main energy source. So, you know, again, I can move and do all this. That still burns calories. That's part of what you're doing cardio for. It's good for cardiovascular health too, but that's why you do it at the end. Okay? You guys get what I'm saying here? Good. Done talking about that. But yeah, all those, I felt super weak with all those punches. Felt like I couldn't get warmed up enough to just really get after it. And that's okay. Again, it's to be expected. And not just that, it's not our only workout for the day. So, I mean, we still got that, like I said, 45 minutes. Well, really what it is I'm going to be recording some stuff for you guys, and which is, you know, me lifting shit. So technically I got to go lift some stuff later today too. It's not like I'm going for like sets of, you know, 3 sets of 10 or anything, but like a couple sets to, you know, get some good shots and stuff like that. But I digress. It's going to be rough. By the way, as of today, and I might go ahead and put the link in the last vlog too, because we're going to be posting that later. I'm dropping a new ebook. So it's going to be the the full body fat loss workout program. And it's pretty much a full workout. You know, it's going to give you guys like workouts to do, you know, beginner section, intermediate section, and an advanced section. So I wanted to make sure you guys had something like that. That way, you know, I won't charge for anything like that. It's a free ebook. So we'll probably put that in the link in the description. So make sure you guys go check that out, especially if you guys are just getting into this, wanting to try and like work on your body and stuff. And again, if you need more help than that, hit my ass up. That's what I'm here for. Anyways, we're going to go home and eat these freaking steaks. I say they're steaks. They're like ribs. They're basically ribs, but pan fried like a steak. And then no really any carbs. I might throw in something, man. I am like dead right now. And you know, it's crazy. I got to do a live stream for my clients here in a minute too. That's part of what I do is we do some more mindset focused stuff where I do some prepared live streams, kind of like how I used to do with the podcast, but now we're doing the, you know, the gaming live streams again and doing these vlogs instead. But yeah, you guys come check out the gaming live streams. It was a little bit weird this last week too. I wanted to address that. We had, you know, I live in Tornado Valley in Arkansas, so tornadoes were prevalent on Friday nights when I was supposed to go live last. And then Thursday night, we just ran into some stuff I had to get done for sure. But that was pretty gnarly. Oh, I remember what it was on Thursday night. One of my freaking videos got taken down. So I wanted to address that. But anyways, we're back. It's a very clear day today. I think that tornado weather is out of the way for at least this week. So that was nuts, man. I was in the I fell asleep in the bathroom on Friday for a few hours. I was just waiting because you know, we've had a really crazy tornado come through this town before. So, you know, I don't really want to take too many chances. Mainly it's because I have those dogs, and I'm not worried about the cats. They know how to hide. The dogs are a scramble in a hurry, so I wanted to make sure they were good to go and everything in our safety little room there, and they were. So I slept in there. I fell asleep because I was so tired. We went in there at like 11:30 because it was starting to get pretty gnarly. And it just kept extending. They kept extending the duration of the tornado warning. And I'm typically the guy that goes out there and looks at all that shit. But this time I fell asleep in the bathroom. I could have just let the dogs in there. I don't know. Anyways, I'm tired as hell. I'm going to end the vlog for the day. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday for our next leg day. And that'll be fun. So peace.